What is up, all National Wrestling News members and viewers? This is Scott Casey Gale here yet for another WWE2K18 coverage because I am your WWE 2K18 go-to guy. I am the WWE 2K18 handler on the National Wrestling Shooters. I'm covering a lot of WWE 2K18 related stuff. Later on today I will be hosting and covering the WWE 2K18 roster reveal part 4, which is the final roster reveal. I'll be talking about that later. Right now, I'm going to be talking about WWE 2K18 10 biggest superstars that won't be in the game. All right, here we go. It says WWE 2K18's releases right around the corner, and 2K have announced the biggest roster in franchise history. However, the same old problem crops up every year. Some superstars are likely to miss out on a spot in the video game. For some, it's a matter of timing. A handful will simply have debuted too late in the year to be inducted in the game's development. Other reasons are slightly more sensitive, perhaps involving burn bridges with WWE or still healing instances of bad publicity. Each year, we look forward to seeing which is a surprise. Prize, prize inclusions will be announced from the new roster members up to oft overlooked legends. However, we're going to take a look at those who will probably be disappointed by the absence. From the gigantic legends to the business exciting, they never slip as WWE 2K80 will unfortunately be unable to avoid leaving some incredibly popular figures just by the wayside. Name value goes a long way in wrestling, but can't provide immunity. Let's take a look at the 10 biggest superstars we won't see in the game. Cross your fingers, hope your favorites don't appear. Okay, that's kind of weird. 10, Hulk Hogan. I didn't think he'd be in the game anyway, but anyway, let's start with the biggest name of all, Hulk Hogan. Although the general public perception of the Hulkster seems to have softened since his sex tape scandal helped a great deal by his big win over Gawker in court. WWE will probably still consider the wounds too fresh for inclusion in 2K18. It's a shame, but it's understandable one. Despite Hogan being one of the most larger-than-life stars in wrestling history, WWE aren't going to risk his inclusion, especially so soon after the legacy that was Thomas' accusations of racism. It looks as if we may have to wait a few more years before we're able to drop the legend of virtual world element, even when he's eventually inducted again. Mm. Yeah, it is disappointing that Hulk Hogan is not in the game because Hulk Hogan is definitely a big name, but due to him saying a racial slur, he's not going to be in the game. I was really hoping Hogan would, but it is what it is. Of course, some people would probably have to download him have to create him now. Okay. 9. Shelton Benjamin. Shelton Benjamin recently made his long-awaited return to WWE, appearing on the SmackDown roster and quickly picking up his first win alongside Chad Gable in the tag team division. Shelton is regularly cited as one of the most undefeated stars in WWE history and athletic freak in the ring for a man who once flirted with the glass ceiling during that captivating feud with Triple H. Unfortunately, his return to Vince McMahon has come way too late to make inclusion WWE 2K18, TLC, and Money in the Bank ladder matches won't be the same for another. At least we're certainly very sad. It is sad that he's not in the game, even though I think it's because he just made his return. It would have been nice if they would have let him in the game, but it is what it is. I'm okay with that, but I really wish that Shelton Benjamin would be in the game. Then we get Kari Sane, who's on the Mae Young Classic. The early rounds of the Mae Young Classic have provided many standouts. But the biggest one is probably Kari Sane, formerly known as Kari Hojo, the Japanese star, was known as one of the best wrestlers in the world as part of the all-female stardom promotion. Prior to the ongoing tournament, she signed a 3-year deal with WWE, which seems to imply that she's been been earmarked for future success. Unfortunately, Shane and the other competitors in Mae Young Classic are unlikely to be featured in WWE 2K18 unless the developers are male coworkers. Hopefully, though, WWE's continued interest in pushing women's that leads to a more existent roster and future editions. Much of that will surely ride on the performance of the same and her pairs next year also. Yeah, well, she just came to the Mae Young Classic, so I didn't think they would put it in. It would have been nice if they did, but they didn't. 7, Demolition. Oh, come on. Demolition are one of the most iconic, successful tag teams in WWE history, and until recently, it was the longest reigning tag team champions in history. We in the company until the New Day finally eclipsed their record in December 2016. Unfortunately for Action Smash, the Bruisers seem unlikely to appear in WWE 2K18 due to legal issues. Demolition are two of the biggest names in the ongoing concussions lawsuit, a factor which may serve as key motivations behind WWE's decision to push the New Day to the record in the first place. Come to think of it, as impressive and extensive as 2K's recent losses have been, they seem to slightly neglect the classic tag teams altogether. Fans would surely love a long trip down memory lane and play as wild operations of Golden Air Duels, Demolition Chip among them. That is disappointing because they should have been in there because of their history, but I honestly they should have put them in there. They should have put Demolition in there. As I get one viewer. 6, Bruno Sammartino. It's a baffling to think Bruno Sammartino has only featured in one edition of WWE 2K. One of the greatest legends that the business has ever seen, and one of the greatly early WWE champions. Surely deserves to be honored year after year. Simply due to Bruno's prior exclusion, seems unlikely that he'll be making an appearance this year. Like classic faces such as Austin Buckingham, perhaps there should be constant stable. Sammartino to appear in the near future? It'd be interesting to see how 2K incorporates his old school moves into setting the game. Honestly, he should have been in the game too. And it's pretty disappointing, but it is what it is. It is what it is because Bruno Sammartino is very well known. He's old. He was an old school wrestler. It's good. It would have been nice if they would have added more like old school wrestlers because I think that definitely would have been cool. But oh well. Peter and Tyler Bate and others. Peter and Tyler Bate have been two unquestionable breakout stars of the WWE UK division, but they are very unlikely to be inducted in the game, such as the lateness of their rise. Another factor could be the separate nature of their appearance on WWE programming, as they spend most of the time devoted to UK indie scene. Although the astonishing title match at NXT TakeOver Chicago surely lived on in memory. Here's hoping Pete and Tyler end up in the future installments of 2K, WWE 2K, as well as seeing one of the pairs, including Trent Seven Wolfgang and of course Joseph Connors. Yeah, that could be the reason why they're not in the game because Big Vikings don't seem to make that many appearances so hopefully they'll be in WWE 2K19. Adam Cole. I didn't think Adam Cole would be in because he just made his debut at NXT Takeover Brooklyn 3, so it's pretty much a little bit too early for him. It would have been nice if they would have released Adam Cole as a surprise, but yeah, it says Adam Cole. Adam Cole, baby, seems to have jumped just at the right time, signing while the customer's indie popularity. The only ever 3-time ROH World Champion saw an explosion of notoriety after joining the Bullet Club, only to be kicked out and replaced by Marty Scurll before his arrival in NXT. The slimiest heel in professional wrestling then shocked everybody at NXT, jumping Drew McIntyre just after Scott had captured the NXT Championship, announcing his arrival in a big way. Like many on the list, however, it's unlikely we'll see the Pennsylvania native WWE. Hopefully, the first year of the company will be impressive enough to merit inclusion next time around. He just made his debut, but it would have been a bonus surprise. But of course, I'll be able to create him. Free Red Dragon. Yeah, I didn't think Red Dragon was gonna make it to the game anyway because this is probably, I don't know why they're not in the game, but it would have been cool if they would have been there. It's just, when attacking the much larger Drew McIntyre, Adam Cole didn't act alone. He was also accompanied by Red Dragon, the indie darling team of Bobby Fish and Kyle O'Reilly. Although perhaps the best known as a tag team, O'Reilly and Fish have both enjoyed considerable success as single stars too. The former was even ROH World Champion at one point before losing his title to Cole Wrestle Kingdom in January 2017. Like Cole, it seems as though the pair have showed up just too late to be included in the game. Yes, Fisher and O'Reilly made Super Derek sporadic NXT appearances prior to the takeover. Brooklyn Attack, but their arrival as a permanent personality seems to have happened too recently. Yeah, it's understandable. It would have been nice if they would have added that as a surprise, but this Drew McIntyre's not in the game. The final and piece of the NXT puzzle is surely Drew McIntyre. Scott has an incredible career. We resurgent after disappointing international stint and WWE reinventing himself in various indie promotions around the US and UK. Now NXT champion, you think that you would more than merit inclusion in WWE 2K18, but the fact is that he first appeared on NXT screens the day before WrestleMania 30, being to suggest it's too late to 2K to include him in the game. This is a tremendous shame. It's true, perhaps the biggest disappointment on the list, but we could surely see McIntyre in 2K19. I hope so. He is set to become one of the most exciting wrestlers there's in the world once again. Yeah, that really is a shame. Honestly, it's a shame not to include him. Because that is very disappointing. I wish they would. I really wish they would include him. That's pretty much and the Hardy Boys. The Hardy Boys. Now that is a huge disappointment. Honestly, the Hardy Boys should be in 2K18. They should have been put it. They should have put the Hardy Boys into 2K. And finally, we get the big guns, Matt and Jeff Hardy, the Hardy Boys. The biggest pop of WrestleMania 33 was reserved for the brothers' appearance, a rare example of a surprising managing to generate a shocking wrestling crowd. Unfortunately, like Drew McIntyre, it's likely the Hardys return too late to feature in 2K18. Should this be the case, it's probably right to consider Matt and Jeff the biggest exclusion. Not only did they create an awesome WrestleMania moment, they've also since been a regular staple of the Raw tag team. There is not being able to play as either in the game could feel more little guy. Yeah, that is sad because honestly, the Hardy Boys deserve to be in 2K18. I don't think it's too late. Honestly, they should be. It's disappointing that they're not, but oh well. Oh well. But honestly, yes, the Hardy Boys should be in there. I don't know why they're not, but yeah, it would have been cool to include the Hardy Boys. Because I don't think it was too late for them to appear. But oh well, it is what it is. And yeah, to me, it's disappointing that the Hardy Boys and Drew McIntyre are not in there because they deserve to be in there. I'm gonna see if there's any comments in the comment section. Delete. Yeah. Well, shout out to Broken Robot, by the way. Yeah. Delete. Hopefully, the Hardy Boys make it to 2K19. Yeah, that's my. Anyway, I'm still looking forward to playing WWE 2K18 because it has the biggest roster wheel. Even though that the Hardy Boys and Drew McIntyre are not in there, they should be in there, in my opinion. That is the biggest disappointment. So yeah, it's really sad that they're not going to be able to make it in the game, but that is my one gripe that they didn't make it in the game. But oh well, at least we can create them. At least I'll be able to create them and them on the game, or maybe if somebody downloads them, I can download them from somebody who created them. But yeah, it's a disappointment that the Hardy Boys are not in the game. Unless 2K is teasing us. I wish, but you never know. But yeah, it's really sad that they're not in the game. I mean, I'm not gonna rant about it, but honestly, the Hardy Boys should have been in the game, and yeah, that is a disappointment that they're not in the game because I got that information from whatculture.com on their website. It's really sad that we don't get to see but I'm still looking forward to playing the game. I got all my hype and the hopes up. The game is I think it's going to be awesome. It would be nice if they would have added they would add like buried alive matches to the game and Yeah, and Inferno matches. But yeah, it's disappointing the Hardy Boys are not going to be in the game, but you can always create them as players and make the created characters look just like the Hardy Boys. But yeah, that's my only gripe with the game. But I'm still looking forward to playing the game, unless 2K is teasing us. It would be nice if it was revealed that 2K was just teasing us and the surprise, the Hardy Boys are in there. Fingers crossed. But hopefully they make it to 2K19. But I'm gonna say fingers crossed that this is a trick. Fingers crossed that this is a trick that 2K is only teasing us and that they make a surprise appearance in the 2K18. But unfortunately, it doesn't look like that's gonna happen. But never say never. Never say never. If they're not in the game, then you can always create them and make them look just like the character. So that's what I'm gonna do. But anyway, later today will be I will be hosting WWE2K18 Watch the Reveal Part 4, which is the final Watch the Reveal, and I'll be giving my thoughts on it. And hopefully we get a WWE2K18 trailer later on as well. Like I said, I Scott KCKO, the owner chairman of the National Wrestling Shooters. I am the WWE2K18 go-to guy. I'm the WWE2K18 handler. I'll be covering a lot of WWE2K18 stuff. Like so, yeah. I will see you later for Watch the Reveal Part 4, the final Watch the Reveal, and once the full trailer to WWE2K18 comes out, I will be doing a live reaction. I hope, and I know that, and I'm definitely gonna do it on live Google Hangout. Probably be posting the link, because I would like Cody Brainerd to be a guest, as well as Jack Harvey, but if he's around for when they release the full trailer. But anyway, comment down below and tell me what do you think of what are you looking for in WWE 2K18? Shout out to Broken Wilbert, and do you think WWE 2K18 will all of a sudden surprise us and say, "Whoops, the Hardy Boys appear in there"? It's really sad that they're not in there, but oh well, it is what it is. I'm still looking forward to playing the game. I still want to play the game, and I can't wait. I went up by fuck Tina, yes, fuck Tina. It's or actually fuck GFW. Peace out, Broken Wilbert. Peace out. You say classy, live long and prosper, and peace, or and keep it classy, a classy. Yes. Hashtag fuck TNA. Hashtag fuck GFW.